Greetings, dear hearts. Hello. Welcome back to Warm Up Sunday with Miss D. I have been up this morning and made a pre-test, and I think we're able to do our warm up and have everything running smoothly this morning. The title today says we're going to do some project completion and project ideas. I'm just looking through a little journal that I had made, and liking one of the images I saw there, and kind of want to duplicate that as I warm up today. Found some images that I can sew around. Some things for my worship journal. This morning we got to journal in the worship journal. And I just found some more things that can go in there. This is the Bible journal. And what did we do this morning? We actually, it's one of my grandbabies, cutie. We worked on, we did this page this morning in the pre-testing. It came out beautiful. We made a little bookmark and a pocket for it. We added this image and tried to see what did we see in the image. One of the dear hearts saw a woman. I actually see a man, kind of Christ-like looking. Now I'm looking at him in the monitor with you all, and he look a little African American, big nose, little fro. The image changed. But that's what we did this morning. I just want to tuck these images in here. I've been challenged. One of the dear hearts this morning challenged me to journal in my Bible journal for a whole week without stopping each morning. First thing to do is journal in my Bible journal. I took the challenge, and so that's what I'll be doing. And hopefully I can do that every day instead of just for this week that I've been challenged, but try to get to journal every day. Oh, hey Cheryl, hello, how are you? Oh, we're so glad to see you back, and really glad to hear that you're feeling stronger and better. That's really good news. Hey, Nia, how are you? All right. So this is my journal that I test ideas in. And because it's Memorial Day weekend, I actually want to play tribute to somebody. One of my favorite inspiring persons was Maya Angelou, who passed away recently, a couple of years ago now. And one of her famous books was I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. It was one of the first books I read that I actually loved and fell in love with that writer, that author, that poet, that amazing woman. So in tribute, memorial to her, some kind of way I want to use this. I've been playing with these images for a couple weeks now. So I want to finish it up, see which way I'm going to go. But I know I want to use bird cages and birds. So I will probably put that in my big journal, the one we all made together. But this practice journal, I want to see if I can reconstruct something like this little page. I think is beautiful. And I have this little image that I had playing around with drawing. And I can see her on a tag page like that. So for my warm-up, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a little tag page, and I'm going to put it in my journal that we all are making. How about you all? Are you working on your journals? Have you been having fun? I have really been enjoying my journal. And I can show you a little bit of it. I've been roughing the baby up. She'll get a finished coat. Cheryl, you've been gone. We've been working on it. I've got my cover just about where I want it. I've gotten my pages sewn in. I've got my opening sheet together. This is an image of my mother when she was a young girl. Love it. This journal is going to end up having images that mean a lot, feel important to me. And, you know, of course, when I get done, we'll do a flip through. This is another little project that I did that I did want to revisit this, how to make these little clip-on, they call them invisible paperclip tags. So that's something I could play around with today too as I'm warming up. I was watching a YouTuber and made it with her, but I don't know that I remember exactly how. Where will we put Maya? So this book has lots of my paintings in it. Got things marked for what I want to put later. Ooh, this looks like a nice place to try to play with Maya. And the cage bird. Oh, that's already starting to look good. And maybe get this bird over here. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I think those pictures of her young was absolutely beautiful too. So that's what I'm going to do in a little bit. I'm going to pay tribute to Maya in that book. But for right now, let's try to remake that paper tag. I just came back from the dollar store, Dear Hearts, and I grabbed this book while I was in there. I'm going to, at some point, take the binding out and turn it into a journal. But in the in-between meantime, I'm going to play with the images. Look at that. I've been playing around with birds. I've been trying to learn to draw birds and butterflies. They've been my big thing for the last week or so. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can see these. Miss D playing around trying to draw birds. I'm going to put some color on these in my finish up cleanup today. Been watching lots of tutorials and playing around with butterflies too. Practicing my drawing, getting ready for some good painting. This one came out pretty good. I'm liking that. So I'll put some color in that while we're all together. I'm going to tear this out because it can be an inspirational piece for me to practice drawing the birds. Yeah, the dollar store is a good place to get a book for $1. You get lots of paper, you get your instant cover, and you get all these pages. I think I showed you all how to take the book pages out of the binding. If not, we can make a tutorial of that one day. But today, we're just going to try to finish up some of these little projects I got laying around. Just play. Oh, that would be nice, Nia, to print some of the poem. Yeah, Phenomenal Woman. I have a couple paintings or pictures in my journal that I'm making that I want to use Phenomenal Woman. Cheryl says she can't say she stayed focused on her original journal. I'm trying to start another journal and I'm not done with the first one. Cheryl, I have 3-4 journals going on. That's part of it. You saw my Bible journal. I have the one that we practice in. I have several journals going on. For me, the journals are great places to capture ideas. Each one captures different parts of me. So not to worry about that. A lot of times we get stuck on making the journals, and for a while all I was doing was just making journals, and now I have to fill them up. So that's one of the things I want to do on these warm-up Sundays is find ways and things to put in the journals so that you can use them. I'm just going to glue these 2 pages together. And I should have a big sheet of paper down so that I don't make a big mess over here. Yet Maya does have a lot of good poems. I love her. Her writings, her poetry. Did you know she was a dancer? She used to dance in her early years. She was a great woman, great woman. We were blessed to have her walk the earth with us. Neil, are you working on your journal? Or you can make some of these embellishments and then later tuck them into your journal. I do that a lot, is make embellishments and then add them to the journal at a later time. I want to give that some color. Where's that good old coffee dye? Time to make a new batch over here. It looks like I use it quite a lot. Let me see, I don't want to spill. Oh boy, I got paint in it. Get the paint out. I'm good for that. Sticking my paintbrush right in it. Ooh, it's a good way to get a paper towel dyed up. What I think I'm going to do, let this sit over here and see if I can just brush around the paint. Paint chips into coffee dye. Yeah, I'm gonna make a new batch. I got this one good and dirty. They usually last only about 3-4 days, and then you need to make a fresh batch. I put alcohol in it to keep it from molding, but if you do like me and you dip your brushes in it, you can get paint and debris all in your coffee dye. I just use instant coffee from the dollar store and mix up a batch, so it's no biggie to toss it and make a new one every couple days. Some people coffee dye in big batches. They dip the paper in pans of coffee and then bake it in the oven. I find this way a lot faster. I make it to order. I do have some already made up, but having a batch that I can just use at the desk, I like that a lot. So I'm gonna dry that real quick. I'm gonna use the blow dryer, and I'm gonna look for the mute button and see if I can turn the noise down. Mimi! Yeah. My bad. Dear hearts, how you doing over there? Have you did you notice I kind of made the electricity go out in the house? I forget when I have my heater on and the blow dryer, I have to stay on low. But look like I didn't lose you all. I'm going to call that dry enough for now. See how beautiful the paper gets once it gets dry? I love that color. Beautiful color when it's drying. And then we're going to glue her on there. We probably will touch up her paint, finish her up a little bit. Yeah, embellishment making Nia will be fun. So this is a little bit of a more detailed embellishment that I'm doing. Is actually going to be like a pocket or a tuck in my book. But I could show you real quick today how to make a couple small ones that are easy to make. I've been playing with those all week. That's gesso and not glue. Okay. That just means we're just gonna give her some background. I have my jars marked, but I have all the jars look about the same, and I just grabbed the gesso instead of the glue. That's okay. We can work it out. Let's put a little color with it. I've been trying to use the end of this orange bottle. It's diluted now. I have it diluted so it'll be like an orange wash for her background. It's pretty. Give the edges a little something. Oh, I know Poetic Angels wanted to see Cheryl. I hope she pops on. Okay. Mute that down a little bit. Hey Jasmine, how are you? All right, I'm gonna blast that one more time. Chat amongst yourselves. Alright, now I'm going to go for glue and glue her down. That's actually kind of cool, We're okay with that. Let's make sure we pick up glue. Little Mod Podge. Clean my brush a little bit. I think I want to place somewhere right about like this. Cool. I'm gonna Mod Podge right over the top of, well, I think I'm gonna draw her, finish painting her hands and eyes before I Mod Podge all of her. Could have got away without the hands if I, which is my nemesis, is the hands. Okay. Give her face a little bit. Oh, I feel like I'm warming up. I'm feeling good. How about you guys? You warming up? Anybody working with me? Let's see, a little black, a little black. Give her hair a little bit more definition. Go. And if I can find my fine tip brush, I'll work on some eyes. I meant to bring it down this morning or this afternoon. Let's see. This isn't the best brush. I'll come back for it. I'll come back for it. Got to get a smaller brush. I catch it real fast. We can clean that up and try that again. Beauty of acrylic. You can just wipe it right off. If you catch it fast enough, start again. Okay. Now, let me see if I can find a better brush. That one's, oh, I know what to do. I've been working with these screwers lately to do my fine lines. And on this little small face, it needs a fine line. There we go. She got some thick eyebrows, right? I'll tone them down in a minute. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. Your girl is already coming along nice. Thank you. I want to tone these eyebrows down just a little bit. Her mouth could be a little bit bigger. Thank you. Forgive me for getting so quiet on you, but in that little small space, I gotta kind of work my way in there. Try to tone the eyebrows down. Give her a little shadow. Now I kind of want to open her eyes. Oh wow, that black is not dry. Means I have to do that again. Eyes may end up open before it's over. All right, you guys, I'm gonna create that face. I like doing this sometimes. Change the look. It just goes to show that acrylic painting, you really can't mess up. You can always start again. And sometimes comes out even better. Most of the times for me, I like the second go round. Doing too much, but I want to get that wrinkle out. There we go. I'm going to varnish it in the end, and it'll all lay down. Ooh, she's a pretty chocolate now. Yes, I am flowing. Miss D had been up early today. I made a video earlier, did my Bible journaling, and now doing this. So I'm really flowing today, warmed up. All right. I kind of like that revamping. I'm going to try that face one more time. Let's move her nose up too. All right. Bring that down a little bit. It's a lot of orange. All right. I'm gonna look for a better brush. That was the problem. Oh, here we go. I forgot I was was using this. This was working. Okay. That's much better. Like that, like that. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. But that fine line, the fine lines made a difference. Let's see if I can get you guys a shot. Hey, Poetic Angels. Welcome. This was supposed to be a little short fix-up, and we're just completing old projects and making embellishments for our books. There we go. Maybe we could put some color on her lips instead of black. All right. We see everybody except for good old Michael Hoey. He must work on Sundays or something. Always see him afterwards, his remarks and comments. Okay, I think she needs a little pair of earrings and I'll leave her alone after that. A little pair of gold hoops. Not the gold I want. Oh, I'm glad to see everybody welcoming Cheryl back. She's back. She's back. Like James Brown, she's back. And she says she's feeling better. That's a good thing. Let's give her a little bit of shine on her lips. Here we go. That's sassy. I like that. Sassy lips. We'll brush them down and we're going to call her, get out of her face. Okay, you want to see her earrings? They're gold. Can you see them? She's cute. Once I fix her lips, I like her. I'm going to have to pull out my new brushes. These have had it. I like big lips. That pout. I got her. I see it. I see it. We're going to tone those lips down. They're nice, though. They're big. Like them big. Let's tone her lips just a little bit. You might hear my dog, my granddaughter's dog in the background. He's been away for a little bit and he's not letting anybody walk around the neighborhood. Must be a delivery or something. Almost there, and I'm gonna stop. I can play touch up forever. There she is. And we're going to call her there. Gotta stop somewhere. Oh, somebody is at the door. He's barking for a reason. Okay, I'm going to dry that. And then we're going to turn it into that page pocket. Video. I'm on mute right now, though. I'm almost done. Oh, thank you. Almost done. Erica's in it. Mia's in it. I'm doing a live. Alright, dear hearts, we got her dry. She peeled up a little bit, but I'm going to sew around her before we glue her all the way down. And that way we'll catch everything that we want. We want her to be pocket size, so I'm going to sew around the whole thing, then I'm going to sew around here, and we're going to see what size we want that pocket to be. I have my sewing machine right here. Feel so blessed about that. Son-in-law made me a nice big desk. I have everything at my fingertips. Here we go. Look like I just got enough bobbin to get through this. Let's see. Let's hope we make it through without having to change the bobbin thread. Sewing on paper is really easy. It's just the same as sewing on fabric. And it makes your paper a lot stronger and gives an extra layer. Sometimes your machine doesn't like it. I wouldn't sew more than 4 or 5 pages together at one time, because the machines can hiccup on you. But generally it doesn't hurt them. Whoops. Think I'm out of that bobbin thread. Yep. Oh, it's still got a little bit. Can I get it through? Let's see. When the bobbin thread gets low, it likes to act up, but that's enough. That's enough for me to make it. So I'm gonna rethread the needle is what really snagged. Got an answer for you too, needle. How we doing out there? Miss D is looking too cute today. Oh, thank you. My daughter just came in and said that y'all gonna make me feel good. Did you see my earrings? Sure. Oh, hello, Mike. That's my brother Mike in there live again. I didn't think he did that regular, but he here again. Uh-oh, Miss D feeling herself now. Alright, I'm going to just thread this needle really quick, and we're going to go around there one more time. This is the hard part when you get older, trying to get the thread in the needle. I've been being lucky lately. See how lucky we get today. Come on, baby.
Because I have to get myself.
The voices you hear in the background is my daughter and granddaughter, but that, you know, it's a household. Family lives here. Can you believe this thing wants to give me this problem? Oh, there we go. I put it up higher. I usually can get it. I'm going to sew around it and cut it out. I hear they got a needle that threads itself now. I'm going to be looking for that. I haven't been having trouble. But of course, you know, when alive, it wants to act like that. I'm glad you guys are chatting, because I am struggling. Let's see. There we go. All right. Let's finish around there. I don't know why that broke in the first place, but it's okay. Have you thought about sewing on paper before? It feels good. Your projects feel good once they've been sewn on. That needle came out again, but we're going to call that that. And what I want to do is figure out which page we're going to put it on. And fold it down to that. And little Miss Lady will become a pocket. I do wish that thread would stop catching up there, because I want to sew around it. But for the sake of the video, we're going to call that that. And we're going to pick a page. Gonna do our edges. You see the stitches? Trying to find it where you can see it. Just a little detailing. A little darker ink would be nice around there. Let's go with the black. There we go. Makes everything pop. I'm not going to glue it down because I am going to, after the live, thread that machine is so all around there twice. But that needle came out again. I don't know what's that about. But I'll do that after live. I don't want to hold you guys too long. And I want to show Nia a small little embellishment she can make for her book. So, we're going to figure out which page and if we need to trim it down. And that'll be a good time to sew it again too. This would be a nice page, all that orange over here with that. I think that would look nice. It might almost could be whole. Now I like it better shorter. Trim some of the threads. I'm going to trim this on off. And we can use the other little piece for something else, a pocket or something else. Aw, thank you. You guys are sweet out there. Y'all being sweet out there without me looking. Okay, and this is where we're going to let her live. She be in the, I like her in the middle. And you know I'm going to leave the top open, and then it can be a pocket. Okay. So like I said, I'm not going to glue her down yet. I'm going to glue her when I can go around with the sewing machine one more time on that. But that's one pocket down, one painting finish, one little mini picture finish. And I think we got time for one small something else. Let's see. Nia needs embellishment she can make. So we've done pockets, right? And corner pockets. Let's see. Oh, my brother's out there. Did he see the cover inside? Mike, look who's on the inside. It's your mama. This was one of the old embellishments I made. Like I said, I'm gonna go through. I've been adding things that I'm gonna add to my book. Something like this, Nia, is really simple. Let's see. This is a belly band that you can make. All you have to do with a belly band is tape. I'd say glued fabric onto a piece of tie-dye paper, and then I glued it into the book. And here's a writing space, so it's like a hidden writing space. People can write in here, and it's hidden. It just looks like a belly band. That's simple to make. Let's make one of those. That's really simple. Belly bands and tags are real simple. Here's a simple tag. I just took images and glued them onto the tag base. And a tag is nothing more than a piece of paper that has little angles just like this. And you make them a little bit stronger. And we punch a hole in them. Oh, I treated myself to a new hole puncher while I was at the dollar store a little while ago. Should have did a haul for y'all, then I could have used it. Because this one is gone. But you punch a little hole. And tie a little string. Tags go in your pockets under your belly bands. So what I'm going to do is each Sunday warm up is maybe make one of each thing so that everybody can see how to make them and put them in their journals. You can use string, ribbon, lace, all kinds of things. You can pin your tag like I have this one on the side of the page. You can tuck them into pockets. You can put them in the middle and only glue the top and the bottom, and then they can be a belly band. They're real. You can use them for a lot. This one I like a lot. It tells a story, you know, it has those images. And I think I was telling you guys earlier, I've been all week, for the last 2 weeks, fascinated with birds, trying to draw birds. Did you see how quick and simple that was, Miss Nia? I threw that at you so fast. I'm going to put some fabric on it though. Because I like gluing. And I just happen to, oh, look like we have a napkin for a choice. Or we have a little lace. A little butterfly lace. Your pick, Nia. Which would you like to see glued down? The butterfly or some of the napkin? To finish off this tag. And I have a piece of cardboard right here to make it a little bit stronger. I'm going to just glue that on while Nia tells me what she wants, the butterfly or the napkin. Your call, Nia. So you would trace this out before you tie your string in. It's getting in the way. But it's okay. You don't let anything stop us. They call us crafters because we're crafty. I like that stitch piece being there. You want the napkin on it, Nia? Okay. Let me just glue this piece down and then I'll do the napkin. You want it over the whole thing or just a piece? This is Mod Podge I'm using. And I like this orange front. So we're going to glue Nia's napkin on the back. Just matching up all the corners and seams. With Mod Podge you get a little second, you could pull it up and down. Yes, we are crafty. Alright, she wants the napkin. I have this napkin right here. So we're going to use what's in front of us. This napkin is really pretty. Got it from the dollar store. And I'm feeling this border. So let's use the border. Here's a trick with the napkins, guys. If you wet the napkin, you can rip it really easy. I'm ripping in this straight line that I did with the water. Cool. Now with napkin decoupaging, you want to peel that second layer off. Napkins always come in 2-ply or 3-ply. And so you peel the white layer off. Put a little decoupage on the surface. I'm going to need another piece of napkin when we get done because we're going to cover this whole thing. I don't know if Nia said that, but that's what I just decided. And I'm going to lay this down roughly and we'll trim after we get it on. And we're real gentle with the napkins. I need one more piece. And do the same thing with the water. You get a nice easy rip. Okay, then we just take the little backing off, that second ply. Make sure we have enough Mod Podge down there. Make sure I got the right side. I'm trying to lay it close to the edge so I get the red part on the edge. And I'm going to blend these two together. Being kind of gentle. I'm going to dry it a little bit before I trim it. I'm brushing out the wrinkles, any wrinkles I see. Sometimes wrinkles look good. I like some wrinkles, but not a lot. Let me dry that real quick. Oh my God, y'all, was I on mute that whole time I was talking to you guys and you didn't hear me? Oh man, that last time before I went to dry, I had you guys on, I had me on mute. I didn't realize I was talking to you all and you couldn't hear me. So here's where we trim. If you like the rough edges, you can leave them on, or you can do what I'm fixing to do. I'm going to cut them away. It's not totally dry up on the top. Some people sandpaper the edges. I ain't going all there. Nia, you want the B? I can cut that B out and get them on there for you. I sure can. I'm going to round these corners a little bit. I want to cut my string, so I'm going to be careful. Okay. It's looking good. It's looking good. I'm gonna try to cut this B out for Nia. Let's see. That's what you're after, that B? Okay, let's be crafty. Getting more water on it than I want. Let's see if we can get it. I think I got it. Need a little trim work. But we got them. Alright, I'm going to glue him on down there. Because the rest of that will blend on in. Let's see where we want him to be buzzing. Something like that. Get a word sentiment on there too. Get them on there about here. All right. Got a lot of mess going. I hope you can still see. He's on there. I want to put a word sentiment on there. Let me see if I can find me a good word. Let's see, word. Oh, here's some gems and words. See if I can find a word real fast to go with that. sometimes when I'm looking for words, I'll just go to book page and look and see if I can find something there. I'm gonna be funny. So this little bee is lonely. He's wondering, where's all the other bees? How could they leave me? Just go around the edges a little bit. The words will stand out. It says, how could they leave? It needs a little sparkle too, doesn't it? One little piece of bling, some bling. Miss D likes bling. Bling or a button? What do you say, Nia? Bling, button, button. Which way do we go? I'm thinking up here, put a button, or put a piece of bling. Let me cut the bling. I like sparkly. Can you see that? Or is it too much clutter on the S? You like the sparkly? Or you like tiny button? Or big button? Which way, Nia? Where you going? Buttons or bling? Bling! We like the shiny things. Me too. Love the shiny things. Good choice, good choice. So we're going to use a little art glitter glue to make sure that shiny things stay on there. Get it in the center. Boom. And there you go. You can do that, right, Nia? You can make a tag. That was quick and easy. Everybody can make a tag, right? So that's something you can make in your journal. We showed you how to make the, I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to sew around that too. I'm probably going to sew around it in the white thread or gold, and add that, or give that to Nia for her journal. Or if she likes, we can give that away. What else is quick and easy for a journal? We'll wear hour and a half on. You know, there's some people in YouTube land that don't like long videos. And so it always has me rushing. And I've been saying, you know, crafters like to be around. They craft a minute. Oh, let me show you guys a cool something. I said I was going to finish some things I had started. One of the things I have been playing with is making little flower pots. Let me see. Can you see this? Little flower pots. And I've been taking my scraps. Do I have one already made? I've been taking my scraps and making flowers for inside. Ooh, this is something I want to get to too. I don't see any right now, so I'm going to make some just to show you guys. So what I usually have little pieces of scraps laying around my desk like this, from trimming things. And what I've been doing, I saw a fellow YouTuber doing this not too long ago, and I loved it. They picked up the little scraps on their desk. They didn't make the flower vase. I made the flower vase, but they were using the little pieces and making clusters. Clusters are just groups of paper all glued together on a piece of cardboard or backed by something. And I said, oh, when I saw that, I thought flower. And so I made little flower pots and did this. One of my shoots look a little fat. You look a little fat. I have one right here. Yeah. So I fan them together. Put them here. Drop a little glue. Art glitter glue takes a second to grab. Just a second. I could stick a piece of tape back there and so you guys don't have to wait. Look at that. Isn't that darling? That is so cute. Let's see if I can get it straight for you guys. Get my fingers out the way. How you like that, Nia? That's something simple you can make. That's scraps. When you're cutting out stuff, you have these little pieces of paper laying around. And a flower pot is simple. I made myself a template. It's just little round S shape. Fatter on the bottom, narrow at the top. Thanks, Cheryl. So that's something, 2 things you can make for your book. And you can put these little flower pots on the bottom of tags and cards. Look how cute that looks there. If I can get it straight for you. Move some of this stuff. How adorable is that? You match the flower pot to the color you're going to use or you're using. Can be adorable. I've been enjoying making those little flower pots. Okay, dear hearts. And other than that, the last thing I could show you real quick for an embellishment is something I've been working out this morning. Forgive the mess. The desk gets messy so fast. It was clean. Remember when we got here, it was clean. You take a book page or a piece of paper. I like using book pages because I'm going to use this book cover, so I'm trying to use up all those pages. And we're going to make a little double pocket envelope. So you're just going to kind of fold it in half. Then you're going to take and fold to the line that you just folded in half. Then you're going to, I just made it a left-sided one. fold it up. You can leave more space out here if you want. I've been seeing some of the YouTubers, you know, have their fold come in and leave that space out there. But for simplicity, we're not going to do that. And then we're just going to glue that down. And then you've made a little envelope tuck space. You could put it on the center of your page. Of course, you know, you would decorate it. I'm still working on some stuff, but you could put it in the center and call it a okay, we'll use something cuter than that. But a center pocket. You can glue around 3 edges, so you can have a center and a tuck. How simple is that? And you just decorate that up. And that's something simple you can put on your book. And have, you could tuck in there little blank pieces of paper where people can journal on the paper that you tuck in there. Or you could put pictures, hidden messages, journal cards, tags. I'm going to cut this end since the top is neat. I'm going to make the bottom neat. I do like ragged ends on some things, but not mismatch. Watch how fast I decorate this. And this is going to be the last thing I do today, and we're going to sign out here. Oh, hello, Yetunde. Thank you. You came right at the end. We've had us a good time. Just showing some things they can put in their books. And then we like to hit this edge right here. That'll make it pop. And let's decorate that real quick. We could do that good old butterfly I keep trying to use. We can also take some colored paper. Oh, I told you I was practicing drawing. Look, I'm practicing guys. I'm going to get some guys sooner or later for y'all. We can glue this in the inside so that it has some color. I actually kind of really like that. To have some color paper back there. Let's see. Don't want to cut that piece as I was practicing drawing on it. But we can do this. That was quick and easy, right, Neen? I'm going to need to trim it just a little bit more because I glued that out there. So let's trim it just a little bit more. And you could stamp on this part if you want more design. I think with the words you don't need a whole bunch of extra. And that can be a writing space for somebody. Or you could glue it on. If I wasn't doing a live and I was taking my time, I would probably paint on it or do something. I like that. That butterfly is trying to get on here, you guys. That butterfly is getting on here. He's getting on here. Put him on the journaling card so he can go in and out. Okay, I just saw that glue drop there. I don't want to glue that down there. And then we could trim with the waist so that we don't have any waste, right? Look how fast and how easy it is to make embellishments for your books. And they're cute. There we go. How cute is that? So here we are. You have your pocket tuck. Now you can take the pocket tuck, you can glue it on the page, you can pin it to the page. Oh, thank you, Cheryl, reminding everybody to thumb up. Thank you so much. And we made the center pocket. We made the tag, two-sided tag with Miss Nia's B, which also could get tucked in there. And we made the little flower pots. Plus Miss D got to finish up some things in her journal. I call that a great warm-up Sunday, you guys. Thanks for being here. I know that was a little bit longer. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. I'm glad you like it. I am so glad you were here, that you are feeling better. I look forward to seeing you next week. I'm going to wrap it up for today. Miss D's already warmed up. She got some crafts she want to do. She's going to sit around and craft. Here's one of the birds. I told you guys I was playing with birds all week. It's one of the birds I was playing with. So I'm going to sign out for now. And I'm going to say happy Sunday, happy Memorial Day. I am going to do my memorial to Maya Angelou, and I will show you my I Know Why the Cage Birds Sing when I get it done, so you'll see it next week. Like and share. Thanks, Nia. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Thanks. All right, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you next week. Oh, I did do a surprise extra video this morning, so it's a pre-warm-up video where I was journaling in my Bible journal. For anybody that didn't see that, you want to go there and check that out. For now, bye.